Hello, hello, hello. This is your boy, the Almighty One, bringing you a video of something that needs to be discussed. And it's not that important, but it's something that you may need to consider since some things have changed. But before I begin, please comment, like, share, subscribe to this video, hit the notification bell on top, please do. And please smash those likes after you have seen the video, because this let me know that you like it and let me know that the video can circulate through all of our social media and YouTube land, TikTok, wherever you view my videos at. Alright, so let's begin. Now, the off season has just begun in the NFL. We all know who won the Super Bowl, and that's my club, the Philadelphia Eagles. They are Super Bowl 59 champs. Hurts is the MVP. And to me, that's the most important MVP award in the entire NFL. You can win more. You can win them multiple times more. Actually, you can win the league MVP more than you can win the MVP of the Super Bowl, because that's only there's only a few players that have won MVP in the Super Bowl. Not many of them, but some have. But it's not really about no MVP, it's not about no award. It's about the off season. And who are you really going to be watching this off season? Because now basketball is probably in the second phase of of this league year, the NBA, because the All Star break was I think the All Star break was last weekend, which was the 16th. I think it's the 14th, 15th, and the 16th. I think that was the All Star league. I mean, the All Star event that had begun. I'm not exactly sure how who won on that one. I think I might do a video on that as well to see how the All Star break was for the NBA, and also hockey. See, my two favorite teams is the New York Knicks and the Philadelphia Flyers. The Flyers season has already begun as well, and so has the New York Knicks. Like I said, the All Star break has just ended now. I think the second season for all NBA teams had just now started. I don't think the All Star started for the hockey yet, because the hockey goes a little bit further more than the NBA. I think it's like I know it's 82 games in the NBA, and I think it's like something like 100 games maybe for the NHL. I could be wrong on that one, so don't quote me. Because if I knew, I wouldn't have said don't quote me, because I don't know. I know it's more games. I know it's more hockey games than the NBA that I do know. Like I said, don't quote me, because I could be wrong. But now the off season just started for the NFL. It won't be no more NFL events going on until around March, because March is the free agency period, and when that starts, and then after that, then you got April, which is the NFL draft. And a lot of us are really waiting for the NFL draft, because we don't know what's going to start. And don't forget, college football has also ended. College football always end before the NFL. When January comes, that's when actually December and January is the playoffs into college football subdivision playoffs. That's when that starts in mid-December, going to January. So college football has been over with a month ago. So that gives college players that have declared for the NFL draft to get themselves in shape, get them some agents, and get them some sponsors, because the NFL Combine has not started yet. I think that starts this month. I know I did miss the bowl, the Senior Bowl, and the Shrine Bowls. I missed both of those. I'm gonna go back and check those out as well and see, because the Senior Bowl is just for all seniors from all colleges across the country to participate. And so if not the Senior Bowl, but the Shrine Bowl. The Shrine Bowl is just for junior and for underrated juniors and seniors to be participating in, because you're gonna get two different invites. When those invites between two of those, well, actually the Senior Bowl, if you're a senior and you get the invite, then you come. But the Shrine Bowl is a little bit different for college players. I do know it means for I know it for juniors. I know that, and I think a few seniors also participate in that Shrine Bowl. But the NFL Combine is about to begin. I think the NFL Combine starts in I want to say it starts either next week or a week before February comes to an end. The Combine is a 2-week event. That's where a lot of teams from all 32 teams come to visit and check out these up and coming players. And they interview them, talk to them, and then you have coaches from the teams that also meet and discuss trades and possibility draft picks and all that stuff. So I mean, a lot of things goes on at the NFL Combine. That's why they call it NFL Combine, because anything goes on there. So you never know. So like I said, college football has ended almost a month and a half ago. Now you got the basketball that is going into the second phase of the season, and then you got hockey that has already begun, and their All-Star break hasn't kicked in yet. So we don't know how those events are going to happen, because like I said, a lot of events are happening now, and we don't know what's going to occur between now and then. So but overall, I am thrilled that the Philadelphia Eagles have won a Super Bowl, because I didn't think that I would be around long enough to see it. I thought I probably would have been dead by now to win that second Super Bowl. I just had to stir the course and stay with my football team, and they have. In 44 years, the Eagles. In 44 years of my years being a football fan of the Philadelphia Eagles, I never thought they would win 2 Super Bowls, but they won one 8 years ago, and they won one a week ago. So I am thrilled to be to see this, and I pray hope I'm around for when they win 3 Super Bowls. And they win 3 Super Bowls, then I can say that I have lived long enough, because the Eagles have been around for years. They participated in Super Bowls, never won any, and they have been a team that has been beat on by other teams across the league, never given a chance. But we'll have quite a few coaches that have built the Eagles up to where they are, but you can give most of the credit. But most of the credit really goes to Andy Reid, because even though we can sit and talk bad about Andy Reid all day long if we want to, but Andy Reid actually put the Eagles in position to win the Super Bowls and appearing some. So you got to take it back that far, because see, when the mantle is passed down from player to player doing drafts by position, it's up to the coaching staff to develop the players and keep them on key to stay with the teams, or if they don't remain with the team, they go to other teams and play. And so you gotta look at that. And so Andy Reid is the reason why the Eagles have won the Super Bowls. And when Chip Kelly came aboard, he had in his second year, he probably could to the Super Bowl, but he started to get rid of players, good players, and that's what caused the Eagles to shrink. And for talent concern. So then you got to take it back to Doug Peterson, who in his second year had to get players, had to get free agencies and drafts to come in and help the club win the Super Bowl in his first year. And then down the line, some of the players that Doug Peterson have drafted remain, and some that were drafted did not win. That didn't do well, were released and went on to play. And want to play for other teams. So, through the building process of Howie Roseman and Jeffrey Lurie, and the new coaching staff, then Nick Sirianni came, and Nick Sirianni had installed a new culture, and that new culture had caused the Eagles to appear in 2 Super Bowls in his wake only to win one. Could have won two, but they were, I'm not gonna say they were cheated out of their game, but they were, what am I looking for? They were kind of pushed away from the game because of one penalty that was caused by one cornerback, and that play caused the Eagles to lose their game because they wanted to be a 10-yard penalty at the first down. So he could have won. He could have been 2 Super Bowls automatically. Well, actually 3 automatically, but they won 2. Like I said, they won 2. Nick Sirianni period 2 won 1, and then Doug Peterson won 1 in his second year. So with that being said, it's just that the history itself of the Philadelphia Eagles, 1933. Eagles have had. I want to say the Eagles have had over 20 coaches in their wake. Some of them were successful, some wasn't. I forgot the coach name. I think his name is Greasy Neal. He is the only Eagles coach to be nominated into the NFL Hall of Fame. He was the first Eagles coach to be because he has over 100 wins for the Eagles, and he went into the Hall of Fame. And he was the only coach who went to the Hall of Fame. Because he remained with that team for a long period of time. And he was the longest tenure coach at the time, and then Andy Reid broke that tenure for its years and for as wins. Let me see. Then you got Dick Vermeil, who put the Eagles from 1980 to 1985. That's 6 years, and he left. Then you got Buddy Ryan, who put the Eagles from 86 to 92, and he was fired. Was 92? No, hold on. No, it wasn't. 86, 87, 89, 91. He put the Eagles from 86 to 91. I'm sorry, 91. Then he was fired, and then that went Bud Carson. That went Bud Carson, and I forgot that coach. That coach I really can't stand. He came from the New York Jets. I didn't like him. He was the head coach, and then Bud Carson was the defensive coordinator. Bud Carson was probably he was the only defensive coordinator that had only position coach at the time I had a lot of respect for other than Buddy Ryan. I can't think what that coach's name was, but I couldn't stand him, didn't like him. But anyway, from that coach came let me see, who was it? He coached the Eagles from 92 to 93, and he was fired. And when he got fired, then that's when they brought in Ray Rose, who was defensive-minded coach from the 49ers, who had previously won 3 Super Bowls at that time before he became head coach of the 49ers. I mean, for the Eagles. Then from him came Andy Reid. Then from Andy Reid came Chip Kelly. From Chip Kelly to Doug Peterson. From Doug Peterson to none other than Nick Sirianni. So that's them the coaches that I can think about, that I remember. But like I said, I don't remember much about I don't know much about Greasy Neal and the coach that came after Greasy Neal. But I do remember Dick Vermeil all the way down to the coach that we have now, and I just named them all. But overall, like I said, the off season had just started. I just want to put a little history in there. But also, like I said, the off season has actually begun. But the main focus is who are you focusing on? I know, because majority of the fan base that's on my page are Eagles fans, and they'll tell you in a minute the 76ers and the Flyers. Some say the Flyers, and some say the 76ers, and some say both. So then you got some out there who are basically fans of other basketball and hockey teams. They just not mainly Flyers and Flyers and 76ers, quote unquote. They are Flyers and fans of other clubs across the country. So, but overall, that's what I want to discuss with you guys. Like I said, I can't think of that coach name for all the money in the world. Hold on for a minute. Let me see. Let me see. Hey Siri.
Mm-hmm.
Who are the Eagles' former head coaches? No, they did more than that. Let me see. What is his name? Dick Vermeer. I did Vermeer. Okay, Mary Campbell. Then you got Jerry Williams, Ed Kayak. Marion Campbell, and Andy Reid. Marion Campbell, Pat Shermer, Nick Sirianni. Okay. I'm trying to figure what the other dude name. Okay, that Greasy Neal. Let me see. Let me see. Um, the list of coaches. I'm looking for one in particular. Uh, Coaches. Okay, I can get it here. Um, Rich Kotite. That is his name. Rich Kotite. He coached the Eagles from '91 to '94. I had the years right. I said '91 to 94, 95, and so he coached Eagles for 4 years, no 5 years. Rich Kotite. That's the guy don't who I don't like. His offense for some reason was flawed. I didn't like him. I never did. And there's a lot of Eagles fan base out there who agree with me as well. A lot of them did not like Rich Kotite. Red didn't like him at all. You know. But man, this is the video. This video really mainly was about the off season. Like I said, I just had to put a little bit more of a history bracket in this video so you guys know exactly where I'm coming from before it's that. But overall, that's what I want to talk about, guys. Let me know what are your main focus now since the NFL season comes to an end for the Eagles. Is it the Flyers? Is it the 76ers? For me, it's New York Knicks and the 76ers. I mean, it's the New York Knicks and the Philadelphia Flyers. That's what I'll be focusing on the rest of the year until the NFL draft comes around and the NFL free agency. Because like I said, March is gonna be the free agency month, and when teams can start signing players and franchising them or giving not just franchise, but they also call tenders too. Teams will be giving out first and second round, second and third, fourth and fifth and sixth, or just 7 round tenders. It's at least 5 different tenders so that teams can give out, and you only can give out only so many of those. But overall, that's what I'm gonna be looking at between now and then. Like I said, college football now come to an end, and the NFL Indianapolis Combine will be coming up very soon. I can't wait for that. Like I said, I missed the College Bowl. I missed both College Bowls, the Senior and the Shrine. I missed both of those College Bowls. I wish that song, but I missed them. But I can still YouTube them if I want to, so I'm gonna try on my YouTube and check them out as well. But anyway, let me know what your focus really on this off season. Cause like I said, mine's gonna be the Flyers and the New York Knicks. Like I stated many times in this video. Don't forget to give me a comment, like, share, subscribe to this video, hit post notification bell when the video is complete so that I make great video for you and your joy and pleasure. I am out of here. Enjoy your Monday. It's President's Day. I'm off today or work. We'll be returning to work tomorrow. And man, just a lot, y'all. Just a lot happening in my life. So you guys enjoy your Monday. Peace out.